Hello friends, this is Cauldron, back with Mass Effect 2. We're here aboard the Normandy, looking quite slick in our duds, if I do say so myself. And we're about to head down to the planet for the Project Firewalker Rosalie Lost quest, or assignment. Cerberus' Project Firewalker has reported that a survey ship has gone missing near the planet Zeona. The ship was carrying researchers and a prototype planet-side exploration vehicle when it went missing. Cerberus has asked that the has asked that the vehicle be recovered and that any signs as to the whereabouts of the researchers be reported. So let's go down and take a look at that. So now that Zaid is loyal, he's clearly comfortable enough with us to change his outfit. So we're going to go with red for now. We're going to bring Zaid and Kasumi. So we got Kasumi and Zaid for this one. Look at this planet. I feel like Duel of the Fates should be playing. Like we're about to have that Anakin and Obi-Wan's battle. M27. Find any sign of the whereabouts of Doctors Case and Oloy. Interesting names. I don't know why they ring a bell, but they probably are. It's probably nothing. Okay. So it's that way. I've been playing a bunch of Code Vein recently, and so I'm like, initially my inclination is like, are there secret places I can drop off to for a secret passages, that sort of thing? But it's not that sort of game, I don't think.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the gap far too often.
Journal?
I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Oloy. I think we'll be safer there.
It sounds like it's coming from... Where's the journal?
We're done here.
Who's done what? I don't know what just happened. That was strange. Alright, let's bypass things. Phone. Dreidel, gap, needle. Dreidel, gap, needle, gap. Dreidel, needle. Needle. Dreidel. These are always exciting, because these are always like optional things, right? Maybe they're not optional. I guess it's possible to fail that. I mean, I guess it's possible if you fail it that they would just let you keep trying it.
Primary systems online. Welcome to the M44 Hammerhead Infantry Fighting Vehicle. This is your onboard VI.
Wait, what? Is this the new... Is this the new research collected? Is this the new,
Caution. Guided missile system active.
This is the new Mako. I guess we knew going in that the Hammerhead, like in the Mako, were probably going to be similar, but look at this. It hovers, so you don't get the, Okay, so you have to cool down after a little bit, I think. Or is that just the light? I don't know. Oh, shh! Okay, let's press buttons. So R2 zooms. R2 is acceleration. L1 is L2 is acceleration. L1 is nothing. R2 is that. R1 is nothing. X is jump. Circle is nothing. Whoa. Triangle. What the hell was that for triangle? A scan of some kind? Maybe a scan. Okay, I think that's it for now. I can't get out. I thought one of these buttons would be get out, would be like disembark, but I don't think I could do that. Bump. Research collected. I don't... Yeah, this is... I don't know what you're asking me to do. At least there doesn't seem to be a health bar. I'm sure there will be, though. I mean, the fact that I can shoot means that I can be shot at, too. But bumping into things doesn't seem to affect it. So is that the research I need to collect?
Mission objectives located.
Yeah.
Acquired.
Okay. This is automatically better than the Mako by, like, a country mile. What's that over there? Oh, I thought I saw something, like, underneath the cliffs there. Research collected, that's like the taskbar. Okay.
Take a look at that.
We found money in the ground. I know that's not how it works, but... So where are we going exactly? Can we die? What happens if we go in the fire? So it's not happy with me, but I don't see... Yeah, it's smoking, but it looks like it heals up. So it looks like you can take damage and it just heals eventually. Okay. Let's keep going up, I guess. Yeah, it looks like this is not a jumping puzzle, but something close to it, right?
Obstruction detected.
So R2 is just...
Clear.
Okay. So it looks like there's only one weapon. L2 to boost through the fire. Okay. Yeah, the whoop whoop is when I fuck up. That's the fuck up of the whoop whoop of fucking up. So do I have to, like, what happens if I just don't... Okay. I was gonna say, like, do I have to keep moving closer to it, like, as it knocks me away, or is that just cosmetic? I don't know. Okay, so I can't blow that up any more than it's already been blown up. Okay, zoop zoop. Again, not having a map here makes me concerned that there's going to be just one thing I'm missing that I'll never find. But at least the signals are pretty clear. It's not like a hidden node in the ground, like there's a friggin' tower of holy light or technological light. All right, so let's see what happens if I don't push back. I'm just holding triangle. Yeah, so I don't need to push back. So there's two things up there. How do I get there? Wow, very controllable, like mid-air. It's not like you have momentum and you're just screwed if you overshoot it. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting mechanic. And it's not like Mako interesting, which was, I don't know, which is like, ooh, my uncle has some interesting politics. This is like actually interesting. What did I do? Okay. Yeah, no, it's trying to knock me off, sort of. Sometimes it probably won't matter, but this time it did. I'm also going to this assuming that there's not going to be secrets in the ground beyond the research, but just because you can't get out, like that tells me that there's not really secrets to be found, but let me know if I'm mistaken on that. Alright, there's one more thing to find, and where is it? God, this little panel looks so cool. Super cool. Oh, there it is. How do I get up there? Let's try that again. Oh. Nothing special. I just wasn't holding it long enough. Okay. I guess I wasn't close enough.
That ought to do it.
Okay.
Mission objectives completed.
End the mission. Return to the Normandy. Leave, I guess. Yeah, I guess we did it. Okay. So, yeah, non-rhetorical question. Was there something major I missed there? Like, should I have... Oh, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Is there something I should have done? Like, could I have kept looking and found secrets that were just outside the main mission? And, or is that something I should look for going forward too? Experience gained, Cerberus funding, etc., etc. Okay. Back on the ship, new codices. This is probably going to be about the Hammerhead, right? It's got to be. The M44 Hammerhead infantry fighting vehicle is a highly maneuverable Mass Effect-assisted armored vehicle. Using 3 solid-fuel rocket thrusters instead of wheels, the Hammerhead manages to not nauseate its passengers like a certain other vehicle I won't mention, as it hovers over the battlefield at up to 120 kilometers per hour, allowing it to maintain formation with swift armored units, skim across calm water, and even leap terrain obstacles. Backup microboosters guarantee locomotion, so even destruction of the 2 main thrusters leaves the vehicle capable of full mobility. What a deal. The Hammerhead retains most features of interplanetary fighting vehicles: an airtight interior, 360-degree kinetic barriers, and a guided missile system ensuring accuracy during even aggressive maneuvering. Its electronic countermeasures extend to laser detection, chaff... what's chaff? Yeah, I'm not sure what chaff is, but it extends to chaff, active thermal masking, and ground-penetrating weapon-sniffing radar. The Hammerhead's navigation control emulates that of tanks, so tank drivers can operate Hammerheads without additional training. Factory-issue Hammerheads therefore have no altimeter or similar sensors and are best used at the standard cruising altitude, 2 meters off the ground. Nice. Okay, we did that. We did the thing. Let's see what else awaits us in this nebula.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, a message at our private terminal awaits at this nebula. Prototype received. This has got to be from what's his face, the unstable man. Not the unstable man. What's he called? The insoluble man. The elusive man. Good work on recovering. That took way longer than it probably should have for me to come to that memory. Good work on recovering the Hammerhead in one piece, Commander. It'll prove useful. Also, the data you recovered from the MSV Rosalie's emergency beacon contains significant intel on the few planets that Doctors Case and O'Loy investigated. EDI has added the locations to your galaxy map. We hope that one of them leads you to the Prothean site. The Prothean site. Wait, hold on a second. Data you recovered... intel on a few planets they visited, they investigated. What Prothean site are we looking for? Despite Dr. Case's obvious instability, he's proven to be a brilliant and dedicated scientist. If you salvage more of his logs or journals, it would greatly help our efforts. We still don't know how the Geth are tracking Dr. Case, so be careful. I swear Dr. Case is someone I'm supposed to know about, but but it's just not, again, like you just saw, like my memory is really poor. Precious Kelly.
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted.
I guess relatively.
I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, what's up?
Boy, poor Zaid.
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
All right. Let's see what else this nebula has to offer. The Ismar frontier. So we can go to Faya. No, we went to Faya. We came from Faya. We were born in the Faya. We can go to Aquila.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
I guess Aquila is the only place we can go left. Okay. Let's check out Aquila. Mass relay. So that's when we're ready to get the fuck out. Unexplored, my favorite. What a gorgeous planet. Look at this Simic-looking motherfucker. This is absolutely beautiful. A relatively small... I just love the coloring on this. A relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant, Polino remains undeveloped while its sister planet, Metaponto, garners all the attention. It shouldn't. Look at this thing. This was not always the case. In 2180, news stories seeded throughout the extranet claimed that Element Zero was being found on Polino's moons in record loads. This turned out to be a scam spread by the Dunawaracham Consortium, an Elcor corporation trying to scare up investors. Scummy, tricky business dealing Elcor. I love the expansion of the Elcor in this game. After a small fleet of space probes scouted the area, the hype quickly deflated, and the myth only persists now in unwanted extranet email messages. Oh, okay. Alright, see you, Polino. Let's see, the next one is... I guess it never occurred to me, but is this... the mass relay is like a space station, right? Do space stations have orbit around... Do they orbit around a star? Or do they just kind of stay put? I guess they have to orbit, right? If they're stable, they're orbiting. Okay. Let's check out the planet by the fuel depot. Not as pretty, just straight up, this is straight up a blue control deck planet. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Metaponto has developed a helium-3 fueling system funded by Elcor business interests who hope to bring enough attention to the system to attract terraforming investors and thus eventually develop Volturno as a habitable world. So these are all like Italian names, I guess. I'm not sure if they all sound Italian. Thus far, they've met with little success. I don't know if they're Italian scientists. Metaponto doesn't really sound like a scientist name. I don't know what... It doesn't sound like a person's name. I don't know what it is, though. Poor. That's what it is. It's poor. Alright, we'll blast through the star to this. Volturno. A so-called super-Earth, Volturno is home to organic life, but is nevertheless uninhabitable for the near future. Oh, it's currently in an ice age. Most of the planet from the latitude of 30 degrees north or south is a frozen wasteland, and so most organic life, limited to algae and lichens, reside near the equator. The strong gravity prevents any sapient species but Elcor from thriving on the planet, and the Elcor cannot breathe the planet's atmosphere, which contains lethal amounts of carbon dioxide. Oh no, protect them! In addition to its oxygen. I guess they're protected because they're not here. Small packs of Vorcha squatters are attempting to take the planet for themselves illegally, but most of them live miserable existences in the planet's crushing gravity and die from falls and medical complications. That sounds like a standard life of a Vorcha, dying and in pain. Only terraforming on a massive scale would turn Volturno into a habitable world, and the Elcor lack the political capital with the Citadel Council to begin such an effort. I will be their champion. Whatever they want, I will help them.
Probe away.
We've effectively moderated Volturno. Alright, what are you small nugget? Vecchio. Wait. Vecchio is a bridge, isn't it? Metaponto. Ponto's also a bridge. I feel like these are... Here's my guess. I think that these are all watery Italian things, like river systems or bridges or that sort of thing. That's my guess. Isn't the Ponto Vecchio a thing? I don't know. Vecchio is a moderately sized terrestrial world with a thin, hot atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Initial surveys found trace amounts of iridium, but little else of interest in the silicate desert sands that cover much of the surface of the planet. On a recent tour, the Alliance surveyor ship Coupe, no Moogles here, discovered a group of partial graves hidden in the equatorial mountain ranges. The ancient skeletons in the burial sites are obviously humanoid, but incomplete and poorly preserved, which has made them difficult to identify. Fragments of primitive ceramic grave goods were also found nearby. This raises further questions about who once traveled to this inhospitable planet when the closest garden world, Volturno, has no intelligent life. Human universities are planning further archaeological investigations, so I hope we get to go down here, but I kind of doubt it. And we got one more left. I think there's only one more left, yeah. It's this little nugget. Lepini. A hydrogen methane gas giant, Lepini and its moons have been cursorily scanned by space probes and found to have little in the way of rare resources. The galaxy at large considers it unremarkable. You'll have your day one day in the sun, Lepini. One day. But not today. And so I think that's it for this frontier, for the Ismar frontier. Let's restock on everything we need to. And let's leave. But where are we leaving to? The next recruit thing? I think it's got to be the next recruit thing, right? Firewalker recover research data, Firewalker Geth incursion. Let's get the rest of our people. I think let's get the rest of our people. Let's do the Warlord. Alright, let's take a look at this place. This is the Eagle Nebula. Imir is where we're definitely going to start then. Malgus, is this like... Malgus, Amun, Relic, Strabo. So Strabo's a geographer, I know. Or, you know, he was like an ancient Greek geographer, I think. I think he was Greek. Are the others ancient? Relic, I mean... I'm not sure of the naming convention here. The Eagle Nebula. I don't know. But we'll start here. So we got the mass relay here. This dotty little thing, Gregus. Cold and distant, much like myself. Gregus is currently 65% rock by mass and 35% frozen methane and nitrogen ices. In the planet's summer years, these percentages drop as the sun heats its ice, and it evaporates into a thin atmosphere. Its calcium-heavy crust has been scouted by countless Korlus surveying teams, most of whom came back empty-handed. Next up... Oh, we got an asteroid belt. Let's take a look around the asteroid belt. Any secrets hidden in the asteroids? It doesn't look like it. Unless I'm mistaken, I don't see any asteroidal secrets. Okay. I think, is it just... What was the last one we did? Because that was... Okay, so it's this ring. Quotus. A hydrogen-helium gas giant. That's a noxious shade of green. Quotus is used by countless spaceships to discharge their drive cores after coming into the system. Commercial vessels restock on their supplies of helium-3 from one of its many orbital platforms. Travel advisory: piracy at refueling stations is common in the Imir system. Visitors are encouraged to use the escorts provided by the Korlus security fleet to and from the system's mass relay. To prevent escort fraud, always ask for identification from the escort ships and compare them to those found on the Korlus security fleet's extranet sites. Let's look at this before Korlus. Osalri. Covus Solarian, Fire Maiden, is a boiling hot dwarf planet close to the G-class star Imir, too hot for lucrative exploitation. Its only satellites are defunct solar arrays destroyed by pirates long ago. Moderate and no E0. And then we got Korlus. Let me check out the description for this one again. Dossier the Warlord, Dr. O'Keir. Millennia of combat and strategic experience, rumored familiarity with collector technology. A brilliant and brutal Krogan warlord who fought in the Krogan rebellions, Dr. O'Keir has become obsessed with saving the Krogan people. Yeah. From the genophage, and is believed to have contacted the collectors in an attempt to gain technology to that end. He is currently in a Blue Suns camp on Korlus, though the nature of his relationship with the mercenary group is unknown. So he's... Boy, that's a bold move. to be contacting the collectors for that. So we know what his goal is going to be. A garbage scow with a climate was how one Citadel Council member described Korlus at this turn of the century, and ever since then, the Korlus Tourist Bureau has been attempting to rebrand their planet. It hasn't worked, though they have tried calling it the recycling center of the galaxy. Oh my god. Okay, alright, we got New Jersey here. No, that's mean. I love New Jersey. New Jersey's great. I'm just kidding, and that's... You know, I don't need to pile on. The recycling center of the galaxy, corruption scandals, and a staggering murder rate ensure that Korlus's image is permanently stained. Korlus's biggest business is the recycling of decommissioned or junked spacecraft into their component parts. While the invention of Omnigel has made this process significantly cleaner, it's still a dirty business that chokes Korlus's sky with smog and fills its ports with megatons of scrap. A shady hospitality industry and scavenger underclass round out the spectacle of urban decay. Travel advisory. Korlus ranks second in murder per capita in the Terminus systems and first in off-worlder murder. It's the winner. It won first prize. Civilian traffic is encouraged to employ security professionals when visiting. So it still has 3,800,000,000 people. Holy shit. Okay. Let's go with Morden because he's science-y, and Garrus because we're dealing with the Blue Suns and Garrus might want to kill a bunch of them.
The dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
Loudspeakers. Someone likes the sound of their voice.
Perfection is your goal.
We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
Perfection is your goal. That sounds almost Geth, like a Geth thing, but maybe not. Infiltrate the Blue Sun's compound. Korlus.
Known as the Starcraft Cemetery, Korlus was the regional toxic junkyard for centuries. Ships reaching astronautical near-death at connecting mass relays were sent to Korlus, stripped of every useful component, then dumped planetward to clear shipping lanes. Currently, Korlus hosts numerous merc factions, such as the Blue Suns, rumored to be using downed ship fossils to test advanced munitions. Massive gun batteries threaten anyone attempting planetfall, with minimal defenses against ground attack. Because ancient volcanism greenhoused the planet, Korlus was too hot and CO2 rich to develop a biosphere, despite the abundant lakes that could have sponsored the development of life. Now cool enough for protected habitation, but too scorching for anyone but extremophiles and mercenaries seeking secrecy.
Extremophiles.
Korlus supports numerous Krogan outposts. The Krogan have therefore seeded Korlus with hardy Varen, often kept as warhounds. Varen live primarily on a diet of geophagous vermin and each other.
Each other. Varen are good boys. Good boys and girls. Okay. Let's see what awaits us here. It looks like this is a pretty gross planet. Yeah, what's that? Is this like a garbage scow kind of thing? Yeah, lots of stuff to hide behind, so I'm expecting fire. O2.
Being hired is merely the beginning. You must earn your place in the mighty army we are building.
Oh, the Blue Suns really talk like that, don't they? Huh. Oh shit, I should have brought... Is it too late? What was that? I was gonna say, is it too late for me to go back? Because I should bring, How do I restart the mission? I should bring, what's his name? The founder of the Blue Suns himself to this. He would be perfect. Sorry, no offense, Garrus. I'm sure you'd enjoy it too, but... Is it too late? Am I screwed? I think I might be screwed. Is there any way to get back?
Excellent.
I guess not. Oh, that's a bummer. I made a mistake. And I guess I can't change my party now. I'm locked in. Anyway, that's disappointing. So, let's move past disappointment and on to killing things. Is that? Nope. These are... Why is my gun out now? What did we see?
Lookout position. Equipped for combat.
Where? Oh, there. Nope, get down, get down, get down.
Concussive shot ready.
Hey, Morden, I love you, but stop.
One less to worry about.
Okay, let's switch to the Locust. Boop boop. Wounded Merc. Let's talk to the Wounded Merc.
Shit. I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... You son of a bitch.
Doesn't look that bad, actually.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't Berserkers. Not at range. You're Mercs, or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap.
What the
I don't
fuck?
get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
Reply with bad... Why is that? That doesn't seem like a renegade option. Yeah, get rid of them.
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol, the last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There, you see? I'm helping.
Have you seen O'Keir? Does he know about all this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless.
Oh.
Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
I guess he's trying stuff and it's just not working out. Maybe that's why he wants to join up with our group, because he'll get more resources to investigate the issues.
What is Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Turning into an army.
Places, probably.
Yeah.
I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
Ooh, can I shoot you? No, I won't do that.
Is Jador's lab heavily guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Adding
Get well,
insult to
friend.
Injury. Literally. Necessary.
Maybe
was.
not. Felt good, though. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
Which we will explore next time. That's going to be it for me for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.